All right, you guys, welcome back, Law of Fragrances. So today, I want to go into 3 fragrances that I have from Victor and Rolf Spicebomb line. Now, there is a 4th one. I can't find it. I have a 10 ml. It's discontinued from the line. But I'll talk about that briefly as well. But I will go into the 3. Now, what I won't talk about is Night Vision. Did not like it. I know people are like, it was a very big hit amongst people. I personally did not care for the EDT. I thought it was complete garbage. The EDP was a little bit better, but it didn't wow me in any way. I haven't tried the very new one. I know there's a new one. I think it's like Spicebomb Leather. I have not tried that one. So we'll go with where Spicebomb Infrared EDP was the latest release. That's from what I have tried. But like I said, Night Vision was garbage. We'll go into, like I said, the discontinued one and then the 3 that I do have. All right, let's get into it. All right, so one that I absolutely loved, and I had a full bottle of it, and when I bought it in like in a gift set, so it came with a 10 ml. I have the 10 ml. I cannot find it. It's buried amongst this collection. I could not find it after the move, but I know I have it. Because like I said, I remember packing it. I didn't, and I did drive it all the way. So it's somewhere here. But it was fresh. Now, I don't know if you guys remember that fragrance from the Spicebomb line. So it was in a kind of frosted clear bottle. It was such a gorgeous fragrance. And why I loved it is just, just imagine the OG just toned down with more freshness. Absolutely fantastic scent. Now, performance, yes, wasn't as great as, the OG, the Extreme, the Infrareds. So that was the only downside to it, but it was perfect for spring and summer during the daytime. And I really, truly believe you could wear it in any setting. So if you still have that bottle, hold on to it. Don't, unless you want to sell it for a lot of money, but I wouldn't do too many sprays because once it's gone, it's gone. But it is a great fragrance. Like I said, if I could find the 10 ml, I might rock it here and there when it gets warmer again. But it was such a beautiful fragrance. I personally wish they would have kept that one and discontinued Night Vision EDT. But hey, I'm not Victor and Rolf, so what can I tell you there? All right, another one that I love, that I did really enjoy, I don't have a full bottle of it, was the Infrared Eau de Toilette version. Now, why I like that one? Because it does have the elements of the spice and everything, but it has red fruits in the opening. That, to me, was fantastic. I think it was a good addition to the Spicebomb line because, like I said, now the Night Vision EDP has a little bit of, sweetness to it, but this has a different type of sweetness. So I really loved that one. I would get a full bottle of it. I personally would give it a 5-4 rating. It was fantastic. Performance was great as well. If you have not tried the infrared line, I would, because both are great. But the EDT, like I said, has more of the sweetness because of the red fruits. So it's definitely one to check out. All right. So let's now get into the 3 that I do have and that I absolutely love. The first one, well, it's the one that started it all. It is Spicebomb. Just regular Spicebomb. Now, you might be wondering, saying, well, Lawrence, I did have bottles before. I have like 2 or 3 of these minis. So maybe I'll give 1 or 2 away, but they're so cute. But this scent, fantastic. I remember when this first came out, I tried it. Now, I think the performance has been toned down a little bit because when I had originally gotten it got over 10 plus hours on my skin and it was projecting. But what I love about this is in the opening, you do get that freshness in there. As it dries down, you do pick up some cinnamon. You do get some vetiver and some tobacco base. Fantastic scent. Like I say, you do pick up on the spiciness in here. What a perfect scent for fall and winter. During the evening time, I actually think even in the spring, during the evening time setting, like I said, you're going out, you're out in a party or something. This is just such a beautiful scent. And it gets a 5-4 rating. Now again, performance has been toned down. Where I used to get 10 plus hours, now I feel like I get 8 hours. So the strength isn't once there, but still smells great. Still a classic. I absolutely love this. I mean, I don't know if I'd get a full bottle again, just because I have these minis, and with the collection I have, I don't really think I need another one. But it's a gorgeous scent, and if you haven't tried Spicebomb, I first of all don't know where you've been, but that scent profile, well blended, great job, Victor and Rolf. But like I said, this was a trendsetter in my honest opinion. This is Spicebomb. All right, the next one. So now, as you guys know, I remember I was talking to you about infrared EDT. But the one I loved even more was the Eau de Parfum version. Why I love it more? Well, you still get the peppery vibe in there. But what I love with the additional is that they added leather and kind of like a resinous, woody vibe as well. What a great fragrance. Performance, fantastic as well. I've worn this a few times, got 10 plus hours each time. Decent projection. Again, now this is a fall and winter type scent. In the evening, again, you're going out. But now if you love leather, you definitely should check this one out. Now, if you don't like leather, I would probably steer away, because for me and my nose, I pick up the leather here pretty prominently. So again, if that's a deal breaker for you, at least then stick with the EDT. I think you will enjoy that one. But for the leather lovers, infrared Eau de Parfum. So let me tell you, when the original came out, I remember there were talks later on about there going to be an extreme version. When I read the notes on there, because lavender, vanilla, they still have that spice in there, the tobacco, I was like, man, I got to try this and see if this could top the OG. Now remember, this is before the infrared line. Like I said, now I would put the infrared over the OG, but at the time, this is talking about years back. And man, did they absolutely nail it. This Spicebomb Extreme, best one from the lineup. I love it. Now, like I said, infrared's great. The OG's great. The Eau Fraiche was great. But there's just something about this. Now, I do love lavender. And maybe that's what it is. And it could be that's what puts it over the top for me, especially with the vanilla. And like I said, because it still holds somewhat of the DNA of the OG, but with those added key elements. Perfect for fall and winter. Now, I really think this really shines when it's cold. Like, I've worn it on days where it's like 50 degrees, 40 degrees. I mean, back in California, it really didn't get colder than that. But if you live back east or something and you're talking about in the minus, what a fantastic scent to wear when you're going out. I even think for a date night, this is a fantastic scent, like I said, because of that vanilla. 5-fro rating. I don't know if they'll be able to top this. Like I said, infrared, great, but just something about this really, and this might be a bold statement, but maybe in the last 10 years, I would put it up there with one of the best designer releases of all time. Like I said, or in the last 10 years at least. Because I think that's when it came out, was like 2014. So in the last 10 years, I would say that you might think that's a bold statement. It's my opinion. That's why I do this. So, fantastic scent, guys. Again, with that blend. Now, for the lavender lovers out there, you definitely want to check it out. Because like I said, that's where you pick up on the top. Go check this line up, guys. Like I said, outside night vision, I know a lot of you will probably come in the comments and say, oh my God, guys, can't believe you don't like the night vision line. Just didn't do anything for me. But the rest of these scents, fantastic. I would love to get a bottle of the EDT. If I could find a full bottle of the Eau Fraiche, like I said, it's discontinued, I would definitely want that one again. But the Spicebomb line is worth checking out. I'm curious about the new one. If I can get it, my hands on it, do you guys a separate review on that. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what's your favorite in the Spicebomb line. Jufro!